Welcome to Designing Inclusive Learning Environments, Week 9. The focus for this week is on play and learning. Please take a moment to consider the analysis questions prior to watching or listening to this video. The purpose of these questions is to activate your prior knowledge and thinking around this week's topic. Your questions are: number 1, what is play? Number 2, is play important? Why or why not? And number 3, does play help children learn? And if so, how? We begin with this quote from Albert Einstein, who said that play is the highest form of research. Think about this statement for a minute. What is Einstein saying? How is this applicable to education? So what is play? Think about your experience with play. What is the purpose of play? Describe what play looks like and sounds like in your practice. The Ontario Full-Day Early Learning Kindergarten program describes play to be a necessity for innovation and creativity. It provides opportunities for learning in a context in which children are at their most receptive. Play and academic work are not distinct categories for young children, and learning and doing are also inextricably linked for them. Please watch the video, Rethinking Play-Based Learning with a Critical Eye. How is play suggested to be reconceptualized? Do you agree or disagree with some of the points presented? Please be prepared to share your thoughts during this week's tutorial. The Council of Ministers of Education in Canada, or the CMEC, has delivered a position statement on play that aligns with views presented at the World Conference on Early Childhood Care and Education. CMEC believes that play-based learning has the potential to ensure health and well-being for students while simultaneously holding much potential for learning. It highlights the 4 points below. First, the immense potential of play is supported by rigorous research. Research has shown that play has the potential to support the development of neural pathways in the brain and contributes to social, emotional, and academic success. Educators and psychologists note the benefits of play. Academics and play are not viewed as separate entities, but rather learning occurs while children are playing. In other words, when children are creating, engaging in hands-on sensory experiences, they are also learning. The third point, that play is supported by children and family, describes how play is responsive to each child's unique learning style, interests, creativity, and strengths. Play-based learning is said to support the development of language and culture of children and their families. Finally, CMEC writes about how educators should intentionally plan and create challenging, dynamic, play-based learning opportunities. Intentional teaching is the opposite of transmissive teaching. Intentional teaching involves educators being deliberate and purposeful in creating play-based learning environments, because when children are playing, children are learning. Evidence shows that there is a strong link between play and learning for young children, especially in the areas of problem solving, language acquisition, literacy, numeracy, and social, physical, and emotional skills. With planning in mind, what elements should be considered when intentionally creating play-based learning environments? How do educators facilitate play in the classroom? In addition to facilitating play-based experiences at school, consider how to promote homeschool play-based connections with families. The video clip here provides some ideas for play-based learning experiences at home. Your synthesis questions for this clip include: how does play support development? How can educators set up the classroom for play? How can educators facilitate homeschool play-based connections? And how is play being reconceptualized? For this week's tutorial, please be prepared to describe a purposeful play activity and how it promotes inclusion and supports student learning.